Good morning, friends. I want to introduce you to Felix. He's going to share a little about himself, and then we're going to do a tour of his van build. Okay? Go
Well,
ahead,
I'm Felix. I actually am new to van lifers. I've actually could probably say I have about 8 days underneath my belt. But when I heard about the 2019 van build that Jamie was sponsoring, I just couldn't pass it up.
Yeah.
Somebody asked me to build a van for them. Built a van. Last minute they couldn't buy it because they got a bad car accident and couldn't walk. So I figured I might as well use it and try it out, right?
You bet.
There's all kinds of unique things I put in here, and I thought they were normal things, but most of these things I learn on YouTube, and then of course a little bit of creativity.
Right.
Just for an example, this little simple table can hold 4 people, it can hold 6 people, but you notice how low it is? Because if you use a small chair, you don't have to reach up high, but at the same time, if you want to go up a little higher, you just raise it
Wow,
up.
that's
And you can use
nice.
it to cook on.
That's very cool.
But if you're going to have anything that you build in your van that I've seen so far, should have 2 to 3 uses.
Right.
So this particular table, will fit right over here.
Let's go over here, see what... Okay.
So the one thing to start off with, a lot of people are making some beds that can fit in their
Right.
space. But I actually have 3 cushions. It goes in the back, so instead of a 36-inch bed, we can go to a 48-inch bed. It's a
Wow.
lot wider than normal.
Big bed.
And that table I was telling you fits in this drawer.
Oh, well, look at that
So
drawer.
You just put those on here, and now you have another counter space that you can cook outside. You can do all kinds of stuff outside.
That's
But
nice.
the table is hidden. It's
Right.
not floating in the hallway while I'm walking
Exactly.
or anything. And all this kind of stuff is really basic. You just need a saw. You just need a screw gun. Of course, you do a little bit of painting.
Right.
But I use TV trays for a lot of different things. Like
Yes.
while you're sitting here, this is just a TV tray. I have 2 of them.
Wow. And
So-
it folds in.
It gets
Right out of the way.
gives you everything you need, and then
And you have 2 of them.
there's one right
each
next
side.
to it, and they're all hidden. So when you pull it
Right.
out, you don't have to take off whatever you have on
Right.
the countertop because you're doing that.
I like that. That would make life a lot easier. I have to move everything.
Well, the other thing, I don't like mosquitoes. I know
Yeah.
somebody might not like them, but I really hate them.
Uh-huh.
So I was looking for a way to screen these kind of windows and still be able to open it. And all the parts you buy where they have zippers and all this,
Right.
it costs a lot of money.
Right.
All you have to do is buy screen from any Home Depot or Lowe's. You just put it down in the
Right.
rubber. But what I did is I added a little bit of extra so I can still stick my hand in there,
Okay.
open and close my windows, and still be mosquito
That's a great idea. Yeah.
25 cents.
Yes, that's
little
a
bit better
really
than
good
spending
idea.
$50,000, $60,000.
Yes.
I didn't have enough light back here. At nighttime I came and opened this drawer, so I went to Walmart. These are battery-powered lights.
Wow.
Literally battery-powered.
Okay.
Just stick them on. You don't have to rewire anything. You don't have, and they're LEDs, so I've used them for a week and a half now. I did a little testing. They don't wear out.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And then, of course, everybody's got reflective. But I will say the bad thing. If you use this Velcro on metal and the metal gets hot, you see how
The
it's
glue,
moving? The glue melts
glue
right
doesn't
off.
hold
Yeah.
up in the heat.
Use magnets.
What
because
people
they
don't
work.
realize, glue just, that's one thing I've learned. Every time I glue something, not only does it not hold that, it makes a mess.
Sticky.
Really bad mess.
There are a couple little things on here that a lot of people haven't seen before.
Okay.
Everybody's buying these Max Air fans, fantastic
Yes.
fans, things like that. They're $300-400.
Right.
This little tiny fan here has a fan, exhaust fan. It also has light, or both at the same time.
Wow.
But you notice you can open and close the vents.
Yes.
So on top, I have a 4-inch vent that stays open 100% of the time. So it's more stealth. You don't have, you can't see it from the outside. It stays low. But for $105 versus $400.
Where'd you get that on Amazon?
That was actually at Camping World.
Camping World.
You can buy them from Walmart.
100 something.
But
That's
if you get
not
those
bad.
from Walmart, they're just a little bit more. But if you have a Camping World next to you.
And what is this bar, Felix?
Actually, that bar was here when people use it to hang clothes.
Okay.
And since it is here, I just left it there.
Right.
I don't like it because it's, you hit your head on this thing constantly. But I'm one of those people that preps, so everything that I do, I mean, I carry CB
Right.
radios, extra batteries.
Right.
I carry extra water back here. But there is
And
another
you have
thing.
2 jugs of
Those
water.
are 6-gallon water jugs. I paint one black, so the black one I stick out in the hot sun all day. In the evening, I have nice warm
bath
shower
water.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes.
And if you look
And
at
dishes.
yeah, well, yeah, that too. But it's warm out here, so I actually like the cold water.
Right.
But see on the bottom there, there's a long, long place because people have chairs, umbrellas, things like that. So you have a little bit more
Great
room.
storage.
And these are just real $7 Walmart trays that you pull out. I use a little of an elastic band, hold it in from moving out. The little elastic band, all it is cut a hole, because a lot of people are putting a lip on here, and it's hard to get them out. Or they're putting doors on here, and when your bed's out, you can't open the door.
And that's what my problem with my shelves are. That's a good idea. I have really thick paracord, the thickest of my finger.
Well, paracord's a little different. This is elastic, so that way, see, if it was paracord, I wouldn't just be able to pop it up.
But I have stretching, really
well, then it's not real paracord.
Yeah,
paracord, you can't stretch
no,
it
it's not. It's not really paracord. They called it paracord.
The other thing here,
yes.
These are just Dollar Tree baskets.
Oh, and you have a shelf behind you.
Yes, there's a whole shelf. Actually, you even have a vacuum cleaner built on here.
Oh, wow.
There's a vacuum cleaner. I have extra lights back here just for extra. But these little dollar baskets, put them everywhere if you can. So I made a little shelf just
exactly.
And then that way, that little shelf.
And you have also hooks. I use a lot of.
I put hooks for my hats, my jackets, because you don't want them just.
Let's go to the other side. Why don't you show me your kitchen, Felix?
Well, my kitchen.
You have a wonderful kitchen.
Like I designed from TV trays, this is just a TV tray.
Right.
You pull out the TV tray, it's out of your way. My stove's right there.
Oh, yeah.
You open up the stove, real simple. There is one thing I should have done that I didn't do. Put a windbreak.
Oh, yeah.
Because the wind just kind of blows in your flame a little bit.
But you have a portable windbreaker.
Yeah, I do have a portable windbreaker that'll go on there. Because
So
I do
that's
a little bit of backpacking and it surrounds it.
And
but then it's out of your way, easy to use, real simple.
Great
and of course
idea.
I have screens on every single window.
For a van door, you got a lot on there.
Well,
really
then if you turn around and look at the other van door, I built a box attached to it. Because if you're camping, you want to be outside as much as possible. So I built a sink.
Right.
So now that I have a sink, and this is just a food warmer, you put a sink drain on it.
Right.
But if you can cut this right, and it fits right back in, now I have more counter space.
In and out. Exactly.
And this little box holds one special thing. It holds an oil pan.
Yes.
The oil pan's where the water just drips in, slides over. A lot of people are draining them to the ground, which is just plain water.
Right.
But I don't want to splash on my feet. I don't want to get all dirty. I don't want a bunch of water right here at the same time.
Yes.
And then, of course, you need water, so we have a shower system. Real simple water system.
Wow.
But there's no pump to attach to it. It actually has a pump, but it's actually one of those garden sprayers. And the garden sprayers will you just pump it up, put water in it. If you're taking a shower, obviously you want to warm up the water a little bit.
Exactly.
But this shower head actually does one other thing. I put one clip on the outside, hook it on there. Now I have an outside shower.
Perfect.
Put a shower curtain. Now, if you're going to put a shower curtain on this, you do have to do one thing. Shower curtain goes around for view, but you need a shower curtain on this side too, because you're going to get water inside your
van. And on your door something big enough, wrap it around.
All the way around.
Yes.
And if I take a shower at night, this is what glows my shower. It's a solar light, and it's motion sensor.
Okay.
So you don't have to touch it, you don't have to do anything. And all
so it can see you when, turn on when you're using it.
Soaking your neighbors too if, your thing goes up in the air a little bit.
Exactly. Okay, you have something really unique about your van build, and I want to explain how you work your bathroom.
Well, when I built this thing for somebody, to me it's very important to have a bathroom and a shower.
Right.
I don't have a shower inside yet. The next project will have a shower inside. But the other thing a lot of people do, and they're building bathrooms and showers, and it's taking up so much bulk, so much room in their vans.
Right.
So this is actually my bathroom.
So this is a stealth van, is that correct,
yeah, you don't
Felix?
see anything from the outside.
Right.
I had that one little
You can park in the city anywhere.
You wouldn't even notice it.
Okay.
So don't go get a big fancy paint job that everybody spots you.
Right.
Well, this is, when you do a stealth camper, you have to stop all the light from going outside so
Right.
people know you're in here.
Right.
But you also want to protect yourself from the heat and
Right.
a hot day, the cold from hot days. So I built a wall that actually is movable. And my wall has a couple little braces that hold the wall up.
And you even have a mirror.
Well, hey, gotta look pretty, right?
How many men have a mirror? Very,
Nobody.
very good, Felix.
So if you look at this side, this wall folds up, locks in place. This wall folds up, locks in place.
Wow.
And then you can actually close the door and have a nice private bathroom.
Even when the doors are open out here.
If you have guests, 2 or 3 people, you're playing cards or something, and somebody needs a bathroom in a van, everybody out so somebody can use the bathroom.
Right.
I actually have a closed door.
Exactly.
So you don't have to worry about it. But
That's
the other
wonderful.
thing is, when you put this up, it actually blocks the light.
Right.
It actually is insulated.
For
so I
the
don't-
stealth.
Yes, so I don't get the heat that comes in or the cold. It's a lot easier to warm up a smaller location than to
Right.
warm up the giant van.
Yes.
But the cooking was outside, right?
Uh-huh.
But if we put this down, now I have cooking, and I have one of those famous Walmart lights.
When it's raining, you
When
can
it's
cook
raining,
inside.
the wind's blowing, it's
Exactly.
cold, or you're just making your coffee in the morning,
Right.
you can cook on the inside.
That's great.
And there's all kinds of toilets that get Nature's Head, Airhead,
Right.
all these different things, and all these porta potties.
Uh-huh.
I particularly like this one. I've had it for a couple of years. But the biggest thing people don't realize, get the ones with a bigger tank, 5-gallon tanks.
Right.
2.5 gallons, you're going to empty that thing out every
Right.
couple of days. This thing can last me almost 2 weeks. with one
Yes.
person.
Yes.
It also has a pump. It's a hand pump instead
Uh-huh.
of battery powered, so they don't break. They don't easy. Obviously, I have toilet paper.
And I like your little bag of there to catch all your...
This is my thrift store special, so if I want to go to the bathroom, I can just rip it off. It holds
There you go.
my shaver, my
Right.
toothpaste, all in one instead of going looking for it and
Perfect.
carrying it
Yes.
around. And you just throw it back on there and you're done.
And you have a little shelf back there for your
Well,
cleaning supplies on the bottom.
It's a little thing that you can buy. I think this is a Walmart one. I think my
Oh.
mom picked it up for me. So you get a spare toilet paper,
Oh,
regular
there you
toilet
go.
paper. You have everything, and
Yes.
it's all stealth, so there's no light that goes out of this
Right.
place. And it's so simple to put back down. You
Right.
get full view. And then when you drive, you can actually see out your back window instead of using on your side mirrors. I drive
Right.
trucks and trailers, so it's easy for me, but there are some people that like this center mirror.
This is so nice.
But what I did do also is on this side, when I actually put my couches in, I put a special slit on my couch and left the original seat belts in.
Oh, wow.
So this van can actually still hold 4 people legally with
Traveling.
seat belts. Yes.
That's very nice, yes.
You can't sleep 4 people, but you
No.
can travel with 4 people.
Well, I
But-
guess you could, but it would be kind of crowded. I don't want to sleep with 4 people
I
in that
saw on a
space.
YouTube video, there is a hammock bed made out of PVC
Uh-huh.
pipe that you put over the front seats.
Oh.
And because of the way my bathroom's designed, I can put another flip and now
Right.
for kids.
Right.
You can put another bed in here, but
Right.
this is 6'1", so you got the length for an adult, average adult, not one of these tall guys.
Let me
But then you
climb
got
up.
48
Oops.
inches wide.
Knock your
So you
paper
have more
down.
than enough room for everything.
So this is really nice, and you that's a storage box that
Yeah,
you
the box
pulled
is
out.
underneath. This actually lifts up and then folds out. Folds
Okay,
all
and
the
you
way
can
across.
get into it from the inside.
Everything's designed for inside. You never have to go outside to do anything.
Okay.
And then there's that drawer that's underneath there too.
And look at your cabinets; they're beautiful.
Well, hooks are more important than you think.
Yes.
Jackets, keys, hats.
Exactly.
Even if you have a backpack, your umbrella, whatever you want.
Yes.
But a couple things, if you come on in here and sit down.
Okay. Let me get in here. Sorry that I'm not holding the camera.
These are some of the simple hacks. You buy this from Amazon for $13. It actually tells you how much battery power you have left. This says
Right.
13.0. It actually has 2 USB. It has regular ports, and all it is you plug it into a 12-volt outlet. Super simple,
Okay.
super easy. Like, since I'm a prepper, my radio is slightly different than most people.
Uh-huh.
It actually has, it's solar.
Right.
It actually has a flashlight. You got radio, you got weather, and it
Right.
actually is crank.
Right.
So you can charge it up that way, and then it has USB port.
Yeah, and I've
So-
seen those. They're really nice.
When we're sitting out by the fire or something, and you want to listen to the radio, which we never do, because we're always chit-chatting, telling
Right.
these lies and stories and stuff like that.
Exactly.
But if I'm by myself, I know we're camping, we shouldn't want to watch TV so much. I actually have TV.
Yes.
but I actually have internet.
Right,
Because I
that
bought
computer.
a mobile router. But what if I'm sitting outside? I could just rotate this thing.
Oh,
It goes
that's
outside,
nice.
so I can actually watch TV
That's
outside.
really nice.
Or watch inside.
Yes.
Because it does come with this wonderful TV up here that's not the greatest thing in the world, with VCR.
The VCR is nice.
Not too many people have those in here, but it was here, so I just left it here.
What do you do for lighting in here, Felix?
Well, I have the underlighting in here. Remember we showed
Right.
you on the exhaust fan?
Right,
that
on the
has
back.
lighting. This van actually came with lights all over the place.
They're spotlights,
Right.
so they're movable. Is that
Yes,
correct?
they slide back and forth.
Yes.
Currently they are hooked up to the van battery, which I do not want. So I'm going to hook them up to the solar battery that's on top. So I have solar batteries right here behind the seat with a solar charger. I have an inverter. So I actually have power without ever doing anything.
Where's your control station for
This is all I have right here. I have an inverter. I have my battery controller right here.
Okay.
So I charge my phone from here. I can charge it from up here with that USB port. This is like $13. But it tells me everything, and I don't have to mount it. I don't have to rewire it. I just plug it in.
So you have solar. How much solar do you have?
This lady wanted very, very stealth. So I only put 100 watts up here because it was low profile, very small. If you stand outside my van, you can't see the vent. You can't see the solar. My batteries are hidden behind the seat.
Okay.
Solar chargers, and of course the breakers and everything are back there. But it's really simple, really basic. But I've been out here for 8 days. I watch TV almost every night.
On 100 watts. Wow. Good battery is good storage.
You know, obviously lithium ion's the best battery, but I don't want to spend $1,000.
I know.
Then there's AGM, there's all kinds. I actually just have 2 basic golf cart batteries. 6-volt golf cart batteries run, I can't remember parallel, but I think you run them in parallel.
Yeah.
You get the 12 volts.
Right.
But those things are designed to drain down and go up because people use them in golf carts.
Lithium are wonderful, but most people cannot afford them. That's true.
But if you buy everything's LED, all my things like my TV, you buy the $250, $300, $400 12-volt TV, they actually take more power. This is a standard TV that I bought for $130. It's a smart TV, 24-inch.
Ran on an inverter.
I bought it, it is ran on an inverter, but I'm actually only running it on a 100-watt inverter.
Okay.
So I don't have to run my big, because big inverters take power too. This takes no power.
Okay.
But what you want to look for is a TV that has this kind of a plug, with this kind of a plug, and you can actually cut the tip off, put it to plug into 12 volt.
Okay.
And instead of spending $300, you spend $130. You get 12-volt TV.
Right.
But the catch was, I didn't read mine. Mine said 19-volt instead of 12-volt. But most of these are 12.
Yeah. Okay. What do you have for refrigeration?
I have the worst thing in the world. I have a Coleman cooler. You plug it in, uses lots of power, and it never gets cold.
Thermoelectric.
This is horrible.
Sucks energy.
If you don't get one that doesn't have a compressor on it, you're not going to get any coldness out of it.
I found that's
don't waste
true.
Your money, don't waste your time.
I know. I spent a lot of money on the thermoelectric, and I found that the compressor fridge is the best. But it works.
I do have a compressor one at home. I also, my friend's got a Yeti. Says he loves that thing.
Yeah.
But I didn't want to spend $350 on a Yeti, so I went to Walmart, Ozark Trails, for $120. You get the same thing.
There you go.
It holds ice for 5-6 days. This thing didn't even hold ice for 3.5 days.
My biggest problem physically for me, I could not drain it. I couldn't.
You have to lift it up, carry it outside.
It's very hard.
Well,
okay, Felix.
If you guys have any questions, you can go to one of my websites. I actually am a contractor. I build houses.
And what is your website, please?
It is actually outeredgeproperties.com.
Outer
Edge, because we think outside
Properties.
the box. Outer Edge Properties.
Right, outside the box. That's what this is. This is, your van is outside the box.
Well,
many unique
my
things.
website isn't for van builds.
Right.
It's actually set up because I build tiny houses and I flip houses, so that's what it's for. But that way you can get a hold of me. If you just have a question, I don't mind any questions.
Wonderful.
I think this is fantastic. I'm a volunteer out here because everybody is so caring and giving.
And you can contact you through your website?
Right.
Or
it has
is there
a phone
an
number
email?
on it. There's an email on there, and the website will give you a little idea of what I do.
Felix, thank you so much for taking your time to share with us your wonderful build.
Well, thank
You
you.
have so many nice, unique things, different from everybody else. I love how this is stealth. And this bathroom is, most people would love to have this bathroom. You should patent it.
Well,
Okay,
I will say
get a
one
patent
thing. A
for
lot
it.
of people have porta potties. They don't want to use it. They figure they'll just go out in the woods.
Right.
But if it's raining and cold,
You're not going out
I'm
the
not
woods.
putting all my clothes going
No.
outside and taking my pants
No.
off outside. I'd rather just
Exactly.
use what I have.
And
in
feel
my
for a
spot.
woman, she has to really strip down. All right, thank you very much, Felix. I really enjoyed this interview, and I'm sure everybody else will too. Thanks.